Hey Baes, so it's Shatira Lene.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Jay Reed.
And it is Love Month still, and actually Valentine's Day. And I wanted to bring along the hubs because Valentine's Day is very special to us.
Absolutely.
Very special. So on Valentine's Day 2015?
Yes, yep, because we met in 14.
Yeah. He asked me to be his girlfriend. So 2015, I remember we were just making it official, like being Instagram official. And
we were reality official.
well, no, because we weren't posting these. Remember, we was like doing the fake pictures.
Official. I ain't gonna say it was Instagram. Instagram don't get the credit.
Oh, of course not. Okay, well, anyways, so at this time he had already went to Florida with my family. So when it became my birthday, we were on our way. Well, he said we had tickets, right, to go to this place. I think it was.
What was it?
No, I don't know.
I think it was out to eat or something.
And he was like, we're late. We gotta be there by a certain time. And he was like, he was being so annoying because he was like rushing me. And I'm like, what is going on? So we're on 94 and we're driving on 94. And then he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? He's like, I forgot the tickets at home. And I'm like, oh my.
And it's so funny because it was still new. Like we had only met in September, so that was only February.
Yeah.
So we was still like in the honeymoon stage. So she was trying so hard not to be mad. She was like, "It's okay, it's okay. We can just go grab them. We can probably still make it."
We were like 20 minutes deep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So then I get home. So like the ride going back, because he had to turn around. So the ride going back home,
so frustrated.
It was like weird because I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to really do. Like I'm kind of annoyed because you rushed me and you forgot the tickets at home. So we get home.
But she was a good trooper. So I would have never known that. Like you were good about it.
Yeah. So we get home. And then we get home, and then literally there is like candles lit everywhere. There was
Shout out to my boys.
It was like rose petals everywhere. There was like dinner served for us. It was like a bottle of champagne. Like it was just so nice. And I was like.
So for all my fellas watching, let me tell y'all how I pulled that off. Firstly, these are the ingredients if you want to pull that off.
The ingredients.
You gotta have two good friends. All right? You gotta have two good friends. Really, that's the main ingredient. But and you gotta have Boston Market.
Yeah.
Unless you can cook. So
yeah, it was Boston Market, and I think that's the first time I really started eating. I was like, oh my God, this food is so good. But they had
had it on a plate, like a fancy plate. So it looked like
they did a really good job. They had like the chocolate covered strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just so
and a
nice.
Bubble bath.
It was like the nice thing someone has ever done for me.
And so pretty much just quickly, what happened was we were home. She thought that we had dinner reservations. We left to go. I said, oh man, once my boys text me, that was the issue. I was waiting on them to text me and let me know that it was ready. And then I had to be gone far enough so that when I came back, we didn't bump into them. So when they text, they said, you all set. They were gone. So I'm like, oh, the text, it looked like I was thinking that forgot the tickets, but I'm like, oh, bet. So I had to turn around. We went back. And they had set up the place while we were gone. They had set up everything. I had bought the food. They had warmed it up for us. They set up the rose petals. They set up candles. They set up, the bed was made and they put rose petals on the bed with chocolates. And it was insane. Like they blew me away.
Okay, so 2016, I honestly don't remember what happened.
We know we went to the movies.
We did.
So,
but like, did we go out to dinner or something? I'm pretty sure
we
did.
But hey, we were together. So because in 2017 I proposed. So and we've told our story.
Well, no, 2017. I didn't get my ring for Valentine's Day though.
You didn't get what?
My ring for Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what? Oh, we went to the movies on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I think we had dinner in a movie.
You came to my job, remember, and you brought me flowers.
That's right.
And a card and.
Wait, that was 2017? Yeah, that was. Yep. So yeah, we made that week. Yeah, I brought her. Yep. What did I bring?
You got me some flowers, a card, and I don't know, maybe chocolate.
Yeah. So I came to her job, special delivery.
But the whole day though, I'm like, he's not gonna say anything about Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right. He was mad.
Yeah, because you didn't say anything, and you made that video like she doesn't know I'm coming to her school or whatever. So then that was cool, and then I remember we went to the movies, and then everything was so much fun. And then the next day, surprisingly, I was proposed to. Yeah. And that was great too. So it's like I always get really good gifts
because even in 2000 and not to just go on, because even in 2015 when I did the surprise for you, the next day we had a birthday party for you. So like it's always a 2-day event.
We had a party bus. We went out to dinner.
I don't know.
No,
but I know
we had all our friends on a party bus. We had so much fun. Yep. It was so much fun.
So that was 2017, and then 2018 was last year. We went to the movies. I guess every other year I do my thing.
Well, because we were like planning for a wedding, so our money was very limited. But I still feel like we went out to dinner though.
Yeah. Oh, we went out to.
We always gonna go out to dinner.
We always go out to dinner. We always go to the movies. That's just like what we do in general. Yeah. That's our thing. Like we might go to the movie after this.
But during this time, though, seriously, what I've learned by being his girlfriend and by being his wife is that I know that he loves me, and I know that he shows me that he loves me. And so when we had did the love languages, my love language was definitely quality time, and I think it was physical touch. And honestly, I love spending time with Javier. Like I absolutely love spending time with him. Yeah, and it's like I feel like we really are best friends. Like this is probably like the first relationship that I can honestly say like he's my best friend. We have so much fun together. We wrestle. Like we're both big kids. And what I've learned by being his wife and his girlfriend and all that good stuff is that, in nothing, you're going to have challenges, right? You're going to have things where you're going to have disagreements. You're going to have times where you don't even want to see the person. But at the end of the day, what brings you closer together is that love and that bond. And I believe that our love is just like, when I'm mad at him, y'all, he said something and I'm like, ugh, he gets on my nerves. Like he would say something that he knows that's a joke, and he's gonna be like, I know she's gonna get like he knows that I'm gonna like fall for it, and I fall for it every time, and then I'm back like, oh, I just love him so much.
And we do, and we do, like we bump heads, like it's inevitable, but I think our relationship does survive because like we have so much fun together. Like I think we just laughing and joking. Like we can be in the house and just be dying laughing at something, or like we got like our own little relationship calls that we do, and we will argue for 30 minutes about like what call was made, what's the rules. Like I mean, it's a lot of fun. It feel like I was reading this quote, and I'm gonna butcher it, and I don't know who said it, so give me credit. But basically what it was saying was that like you should be with somebody who would be your friend even if y'all wasn't dating, if y'all weren't dating. And so that's how I kind of feel. I feel like even if we weren't dating, she would be a friend because like we just joke and we would laugh so much and we text each other about stuff. And if we watching a movie, we notice the same thing, and a lot of times like we say it at the same time.
It's really weird.
And not to be cheesy, but like I'm like serious, and I feel like really a lot of couples can relate.
And I just really want to say too is like by us being together now for 4 years, I feel like what I've learned most about Javier is something that I never learned in any other relationship, is that it doesn't matter about the cost of things, or it doesn't matter, if he didn't buy me a Gucci purse, but he showed me that he loves me in a small way. Because what I'm always saying, it's all about the small things in life. Those small things I feel like outweigh more than I ever could imagine. And I don't want people to feel like your self-love has to be about what you see on social media or what you see your friends, what their boyfriends are doing. Like, no, it all depends on what you and your spouse have in common and what you guys feel as if is the best love for you. And I think that's very important, right?
Yeah, I'll tell her after I listen to her vlog, like, this was my favorite vlog, but I'll be as honest, so, and she's like, oh my God, that like made my day, or, I'll say like, hey, I love that caption. I just love it because it was so sincere. Just little things like complimenting her on the things that she's passionate about. I feel like means so much to her. And so I can go, let me tell you, I can buy her a dozen roses and come home and she will say, oh my God, thank you so much, babe. And like, she will leave those roses on the table. But the card with everything that I wrote, I'm putting the card in my collection. And I'm saying that to say like she value like my words and like how my feelings, like really more than the material things, you know, and that's not to say that we don't spend money on each other. Like I think we go out our way to spend, you know, money within our means on each other. But I can't think about, you know, what made her happier than like, you know, me writing poems for her, or me, you know, writing a card for her, or me sending her a text in the morning when I get to work, and you know, just or writing music about her. Like those are the things that she loves. Those are the things that we got in common. I'm good with my words. I'm not necessarily good with my words, like I'm tooting my own horn, but like I'm passionate about just writing and speaking, and that's our compatibility factor, because she loves words. So it's like we know our niche, you know, and at the same time we got our bad things too, like that make us bump heads. Like the thing, we got a lot of stuff that's opposite and we bump heads because of it. But honestly, you know, I know how to make her laugh in bad times, and she knows how to get on my good side, you know, through laughter, because I enjoy like laughing with her. So it is important, you know, social media, and I feel like a million people had this conversation, but especially in relationships, people allow social media to dictate their happiness. It sets a standard. People allow social media to set a standard as to how their relationship should be carried out, how much money should be spent on Valentine's Day, what should be bought, what trends are in regards to in a relationship. What you should post. You know, for us, I'm telling you, that is not it. For us, it's like, what are you passionate about? How can I support your passion? I need to make her happy. And I'll tell you something, and I can quote this person, Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas said, you know, when I'm out in the world and people tell me like, man, you're doing a great job. He was like, with all due respect, I respect you. But honestly, you don't know me. You don't know my life. So really, you can't tell me that I'm really doing a great job, because you don't see behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, I could be a crazy guy, I cannot take care of my responsibility. But he said, when my wife tell me that I'm doing a good job, that I'm a good person, then I know that it's true, because she see behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And so we see behind the scenes of each other's lives, and I hold her accountable to only post or only to show the world the real her, and she does the same for me. You know, and so even with this vlog, like I encourage it because she tells the world about her real self. So down-to-earth women, young ladies can reach out to her and get a down-to-earth, sincere response. And I love that. You know, it's not about having people coming on here and she's showing all of these designer items or any type of material things. Like, that's just not what it's about. And that's not downplaying, because people make a living off of designer and material things, and that's okay. But don't let that be, you know, your leading force, right? Your driving force. Don't let that be what defines who you are. What defines who we are as a couple is, to Shatira's point, what we got in common. That's laughter, that's love, that's passion, you know, all of those things.
And to add to that, Bae, I feel like also, and I hate to say this, but like being in previous relationships, you see the things that, I see the things that bought me or made me feel like I was more attracted to them. But now finding out what really attaches me to him, that is the real love. And it's crazy because I never noticed that, because like, you just say in my past relationships, a guy would do this and that. I mean, that was cool, but it was no true love. Like, the love that I have for this man is so different. It's so different. And it's because it's genuine, it's pure, and it's real, and it's nothing forced. And it's like I love spending quality time with him. I just love being with him. I love how I never had a guy who can say words to me and that make me like, oh my God. You know, like when you find that special someone who really wants to pour into you and you pour into them, it's like the best feeling ever. Like nothing matters. Like nothing can compare to the love that you guys create together as a couple.
Yep. we made this vlog for Valentine's Day because
it's self-love month.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Absolutely, because it's self-love month, and also because we want to remember 2019. So happy Valentine's Day from my wife and I.
You're so stupid.
And what do we have planned? So.
Oh yeah. So this Valentine's Day, you know, we're having. So Javier, he gets to speak on it more because he's gonna be performing.
Yes. So I will be performing all of the new music that I've created. A lot of it is inspired by my marriage, by my wife. And so I will be performing on Valentine's Day, and we will be bringing in her birthday. So I will be performing to my wife, for my wife.
He about to cry, y'all.
She will be in attendance. And so that'll be special. And then for her birthday, we're going out to dinner, special dinner. And then she'll have a brunch. You know, this time every year, you know, we make it a grand occasion. You know, and it's because she deserves it. That's how I feel.
And at the end of the day, I just love. I do. I'm a sucker. Yeah. Okay, Baes. Well, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel, Follower of Christ. I do appreciate all of your support and love again. Make sure that you guys click the bell and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for just taking the time out to view our vlog, Self-Love with Honey here. Yes. Thank you so much for thank you. And make sure that you guys check next Thursday. Will be a new vlog. Love you guys.
Peace.